I wanted to watch like thousands of you the Warriors Miami Heat game because it was the return of star forward and he's also a guard to Jimmy Butler, and he was returning to Miami, the scene of course where he used to play, and he was traded to the Warriors and all that anyway. So I'm wanting to get the telecast, and this is a TNT telecast, which is always great because then I don't have to listen to the garbage on NBC Sports Bay Area. That is Bob Fitzgerald, aka Rudy, and the other yacker, Kalena Azabuki, who doesn't shut up. Literally just keeps talking and talking and talking and does not shut up. But at least he knows what he's talking about. I'll give him that. But Fitzgerald, Bob Fitzgerald, is an absolute disaster, a absolute smarmy, jerky, real bona fide asshole. That's a little too inside for some of you. Sorry, most of you, and a lot of you are Warriors fans, you know what I'm talking about. We've complained and complained and complained almost ad nauseum about the fact that Bob Fitzgerald is a disaster, is probably the most unpopular TV play-by-play guy that the Warriors have ever had. And he is a kiss ass. He's a corporate putz. And the only reason why he's got the job for the Golden State Warriors, as I've said here exclusively, that no other media outlet wants to talk about because they're afraid. They don't want to piss the Warriors off, is that the owner of the Warriors and Steph Curry, two very powerful people, have sympathy for Bob Fitzgerald, had sympathy because of a lost member of his family in terms of a tragedy. Okay, we'll get beyond that because that's been the case for almost 10 years now. This guy is a total zero. He's smarmy, he's arrogant, he's got the little man Napoleon syndrome, and he yaks and yaks and doesn't shut up. He's a homer. And all you have now is a non-entertaining. I cringe. I could not watch the game. Try turning the sound down. That doesn't work too because it takes away an essential part of the broadcast. So TNT, which has the game, spells it out right there, and I'm befuddled by that. And I usually know these kind of issues as to why certain games are blacked out and why some games they take the national feed and they black out the local NBC Bay Area sports feed because the TNT broadcast is far superior, as would be the ABC ESPN broadcast too, which at least we get a choice. For whatever reason, and this is not the first time, the TNT feed is blacked out. I can't watch the Warriors when that asshole is on. I'm going to be kind and call him diplomatically an asshole. When you compromise quality, Joe Lacob, the owner of the Warriors, when you put that into question, and the only reason why you let this putz on the air is because of something that happened almost a decade ago, then you don't care about the quality of your own product, and that you're allowing this asshole to continue and to carry on. Nobody likes him. Nobody. Players on the Warriors, the ones that are not Steph Curry, don't like him. He is belittled, and he is not liked by the vast majority, if not super majority, of people who follow the Warriors. Their own fans can't stand Bob Fitzgerald. Sometimes, I'll give someone credit if they know mechanically the ins, the outs. Fitzgerald knows the game. That's the only thing I'll give him. He has no personality. He's arrogant. He's a kiss ass, more than a homer, if you will, but at least some homers are good. And at least they give you a personality that is consistent with the game, that is comfortable, that could be identifiable with fans. Fitzgerald is all of the above known, relevant, and he is disliked and loathed, hated by all the Warriors fans. You know what? We grew up listening to Bill King and watching Bill King when they did the famous simulcast. And people like Ted Robinson, and we had quality. Even Greg Papa when he did basketball. Fitzgerald has managed to maneuver his way into this position to which he gets comfort because he curries favor with ownership. You know, it's before he got beloved by Joe Lacob. He would kiss ass. He did it to the prior Warriors ownership, and they rewarded him with a job. But he is detested by virtually the entire Warriors fan base. It goes beyond just fan broadcaster dislike. That's pretty prevalent in all of sports. I mean, there are very few Vin Scullys, John Millers, and people who have pretty much a vast, identifiable majority who really loves or is admired by the fan base. Fitzgerald has been detested since the very first time that he did the Warriors, way back 1994. Some even made jokes. He must have pictures. No, not even that. It's just the fact that he's used his own whatever personality, in this instance, very cunning and juvenile and assholeish, to get this particular distinctive situation at the time. And he's not going anywhere anytime soon. And again, I want to emphasize this. When you're a team that has won numerous championships, you're beloved, you got one of the most visible superstars in all of sports, not just the NBA, and you put these subpar jerks on, like Azubuike, who, again, doesn't shut up. It just keeps talking and talking and talking and talking. And Fitzgerald the same. There's no air. In addition to the fact that one of the two is a real jerk, Bobby Fitz. Then you get what you get. I lose respect. I'm sure others too. The Warriors not caring about their product. You know, they got a very good announcer on radio in Tim Roy, but on television, it's a disaster. And when you have to put up with crap like the TNT blackout and have to listen to this putz, it makes it even worse, and it conjures up again. Why the hell is he still broadcasting for the Warriors? He's a disgrace. I'm being kind, and I'm sure I represent many, many thousands of others who say the same thing. Maybe I'm a little more blunt. If that's the case, so be it. But I'm just tired of listening to this petard. Something needs to be done. Warriors, I think you should reevaluate your TV broadcast play-by-play position. It's about time.
At the bottom of the strike zone. Let's take a look at this off-speed pitch. And that's a perfect pitch. Knee high inside corner.